Here's the 0-1. Rizzo drives one in the air. Deep right field. It's got a chance. Gone. Home run to right for Rizzo, and the Cubs lead 9-2.
All right, good morning to our audience and the partners on the Out of Bounds show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. We're live in the Bank Plus studio. How about them Cubbies? Let's drop the big board.
What's on the big board? What's on the big board?
What's the best way to describe Joe Madden as far as how he looks? Does he look more like like an MIT science professor, or does he look like more like a sniper in the mob?
Ooh.
Which one do you think? I mean, do you see more at MIT today, teaching a biochemistry class, or sniping somebody?
Or does he look like Gene Hackman?
Does he give you a little Gene Hackman?
Yeah,
First of all, Gene Hackman is a great actor.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just all acknowledge that right now. Is Gene Hackman a Cubs fan? Is that why you said that?
No, I just
okay. I didn't know if he
actually look alike.
I see all these celebrities tied into the Cubs and Indians. I didn't know if I'd missed Hackman.
No, they just look alike.
I saw where Mike Francesa was. He's tired of all the celebrities that are hanging around or
are you not?
a part of the Cubs. And I think he mentioned Bill Murray.
Well, Bill Murray's been
Vince
around,
Vaughn,
hasn't he?
and John Cusack. And John Cusack is one of the great actors of my age group.
As far as I know,
Starting back in the 80s and all the way through. What now?
I said Bill Murray's been a Cub fan his whole life, though, has he not?
He has, yeah, no doubt. Murray is, he lives in Charleston. And so my brother has lived in Charleston the last 8 or 9 years, whatever, and he would see, he says Murray, you see Murray everywhere.
Yeah, and he owns the AA baseball team out there, I believe.
He is a part owner, you're right. And so he lives out on Kiowa, I think. But the Griffin is a famous bar downtown in Charleston. And Murray hangs out there, and then he rides his bike around town. But he's a Cubby. Who is the most famous Cub
fan?
Yeah, living, not Harry Carey. I mean, I understand Harry Carey, but who's the most famous living? And Ronald Reagan was from Illinois. And that's why you see that picture of Ronald Reagan in the booth with Harry Carey. And that's who I grew up with 8 years of President Reagan as president. And he had already been an actor, so he was one of the first presidents to really understand the TV, along with Kennedy. Then you went LBJ and Nixon and Carter, and they just didn't really get it. But then you flip back into Reagan, and Reagan understood what TV could do for him. And he was great in front of the TV, just like JFK. And, of course, Clinton was amazing in front of the television. So who would be the most famous living
I'll give you a couple.
Cubs fan? All right.
I know. I mean, you mentioned Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn is pretty
there.
darn famous.
Eddie Vedder.
And he's a heck of an actor.
Eddie Vedder.
Holy smokes.
Big.
Swingers we all recognize that Swingers is one of the top 5 movies of all time. There's no doubt about that. I think we can all, John Favreau, is that right? And Vince Vaughn changed the movie industry in 1995 or 96, whenever it was.
You gotta get off this respect. There's nothing wrong with letting the girls know that you're money and that you want to party.
That's what Jackson says
That's what I do
every night when he's out.
This is a fact.
In Fondren, or wherever he is. New Orleans this past weekend.
Right.
So most famous celebrity Cub fan.
John Cusack.
Cusack's fame, but Vaughn trumps Cusack, right? Because Cusack lays so low.
Right. Stephen Colbert.
Colbert's big. Colbert is big, and he is brilliant. What a great comedic mind and writer for that, and producer. That guy can do. He's amazing.
Might be Nick Offerman.
I don't even know who the hell that is.
Yeah, I don't either. He's just on this list.
Okay, thanks for just throwing that out. That was awesome. That
He's
was
on this.
Jackson is full of hot takes
today. A
today.
lot of people know who that guy is. I just don't have to be one of them. You know who Eddie Vedder is?
Oh, well, yeah, Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
I grew up, dude, seriously. I mean, I
had to ask.
A senior in high school in 1992. Not only did I channeled my inner Pearl Jam on a daily basis, both in high school. I mean, I toured with Pearl Jam.
Nice.
No, I mean, I thought I did. Just, you know.
I'm going on tour again.
I should have toured.
No, you absolutely
considering
should.
what I did my first year and a half in college. I should have toured with Pearl Jam instead of just messing around taking classes that don't do anything for you later in life.
Jackson does tour.
I do tour. I will be on tour again coming back soon. Talk about that.
Let's wait till after football season.
It is after
you were a
season.
zombie on Monday.
It's after
I'm
football
sorry,
season.
Drew. Go ahead.
That's what I was going with. Jackson's on tour.
Eddie Vedder
all the time.
played
Dominican
it.
Republic.
Is the reason why the Cubs are 9 innings away.
Explain that.
And 27 outs. And they're 27 outs away from their first World Series since 1908. Is it because Pearl Jam played at Wrigley Field this summer?
Was it this summer?
Yeah.
I was there a couple summers ago, and when they played there, and got to hear them, thankfully.
You did?
Well, we stayed at Wrigleyville. And see, this is why I know that if you're outside of Wrigleyville, I mean, you're outside of Wrigley, and you're just in the area, you get the full experience. We actually left the Fish Show. This is whenever I was on tour in Chicago. Left Fish Show, come back, Pearl Jam, since they are big Chicago people. Big Chicago people. They broke curfew that night and played till about 3 a.m. And this was
Did they really?
Yeah, they broke curfew. They took the fine. They accepted
How many years
it.
ago was this?
This was 2014.
That is awesome. You were there?
Yeah. And I stayed in Wrigleyville that weekend.
Okay, let me set up this article that I've been referencing on Theo Epstein and the Chicago Cubs and ESPN, the magazine.
Yeah,
you know where the article starts? Epstein is at the Pearl Jam concert at Wrigley Field.
Really?
Yes, that's where they start. The one that I've been referencing on the show the last few weeks. Right. They start the article with the writer, Seth Wickersham, is with Theo Epstein and his buddies and his wife at the Pearl Jam concert at Wrigley Field. And then it takes you from there till 1:30 in the morning underneath the Cubs facility.
Right.
And Epstein's playing the drums, and they're all singing Pearl Jam and drinking beer after the Pearl Jam concert at 1:30 in the morning.
That's
Isn't that great? And so Eddie
awesome.
Vedder at the concert this past summer gave a shout out to Epstein and said, "My good friend Theo Epstein."
Well, I'm telling you, Pearl Jam parties.
Pearl Jam's awesome.
They are awesome.
But is it Vince Vaughn? Is it Bill Murray? I would think that
it's
now
gonna be Murray,
Vaughn's.
man.
No, I would actually think that Vaughn is more.
Trump's Murray?
Wouldn't you think today Vaughn's a bigger name than Murray?
Bill Murray.
Caddyshack?
Yeah, that rings so
even
heavily.
over swing. I don't know. Iconic.
But see, all right, the majority.
I don't know. Caddyshack.
Dodgeball bodes well for him for people my age.
Fair enough.
And look, all the Wedding Crashers, all those. Vince, I like Vince Vaughn. A lot of people don't. A lot of people dislike. I love
here's my question: Is it generational?
Yeah.
With Bill Murray and Vince Vaughn?
Yeah.
Because see, I got both. Because right when I was I could watch movies that were not G-rated was Bill Murray and Caddyshack.
It really might be
Murray,
Colbert
Vaughn,
though.
Colbert's
the dark horse in this.
Why don't we throw that up as our poll question today? All right. Let's take a break. Mike Bianco was at the World Series last night with his son. Bianco, the best baseball coach to ever coach at Ole Miss. And yes, I know they went to the CWS in 1972 and several times before that. But let's just look at Bianco's track record the last 16 years.
Definitely knew who Nick Offerman was. Nick Offerman is Ron Swanson from The Office. I'm sorry, Parks and Recreation.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but we'll take a break and discuss that on the other side. So we have a poll question we'll come back with and the SEC Insider Hit. The Cubs, Game 7. Here's what I need from my listeners today. You have to channel your inner Lee Smith. And if you do that, they can win the World Series. Now, the big board today was brought to you by Circle 7 Outfitters right here, 463 in Madison. Let me tell you what's happening at Circle 7 tomorrow. They have a big fall blowout sale. New and current shirts, Cotton Brothers, Gitman Brothers, Filson, and Mountain Khakis. It's all day Thursday. Shirts and jackets at Circle 7. We'll be giving away Fish Hippie hats and the Echo Duck calls tomorrow. We're giving away 3 of each. So we're fired up about that. Some shirts are 2 for 1. That's tomorrow, Thursday. Blowout fall football hunting sale tomorrow, Circle 7, all day Thursday. And we're going to give away a bunch of cool stuff through Circle 7. We'll take a break out.